Yeah, I think, I was just talking to someone, I was just saying that, I think this is one of the best home court advantages in the conference. To be able to pack the gym and, this isn't something that's new. This has kind of been happening to us all year where, the body paint's new. But other than that, the student section, our blue crew, our sport, I think softball, soccer, I don't want to miss any sports, but all our sports teams are out here. And that's a huge advantage to us. It's definitely, I think, I can't speak for these guys, but I have a hard time yelling out plays because they're being so loud. But it's become a great home court advantage for us. And, I think, from San Jose to San Luis Obispo, this might be the best ticket in town. I don't think people need to necessarily go watch Division I games when they have great basketball in their backyard. I thought that we came out really strong, sent a message to Cal State East Bay. And then I thought we let our foot off the gas pedal, and at the end of the day, in the NCAA tournament, when you get into the conference tournament, that's something you can't do. It's playoff time, it's March. Everybody's bringing their A game, so we have to keep our foot on the gas, and I thought that's what we saw. We saw us come out hot, kind of go through a little slump, but I was proud of how we bounced back, and, I thought that Jeffy and B came in and gave us, some great momentum.
Well, I think right now, just the support from the coaching staff and, my teammates. Coach does a great job of knowing, when to rest me, when to play me. And, I just stay on the bike to stay warm. I think a lot of me being able to play right now has a lot to do with the coaching staff and knowing, and our training staff, and knowing, how to take care of our body right now. So it's playoff time, so, we have a lot of injuries and people are hurting, so I think the coaches and the trainers do a great job of taking care of us.
And I think our bigs need to finish inside.
Yeah,
that would help.
Me and Shanetta need to finish inside and just play defense.
Oh, yeah. We got to take care of the ball is basically what Coach said, which she's right. We had 11 turnovers, which should only happen in an entire game. So we knew we had to take care of the ball coming out in the second half. And, right now it's playoff time. You take it one game at a time, you just grind it out. So that's what we've been doing right now.
Well, East Bay, they kind of junk you a little bit defensively. They throw a lot of different, not a lot of different looks at you. They kind of play a funky zone. We worked on it all week, but they're the ones that know it best. So it's hard for us to simulate that in practice. So it's kind of it's a rhythm defense that you have to play against. The great thing about our team is that you can't just stop one person because a lot of people can score. Brandy can score in bunches. When Jeffy decides that she wants to finish, she's pretty good. When she wants to miss, we're in trouble. So I'm just kidding. She did a great job. And she sealed the game by that offensive rebound with that missed free throw. I'll give her credit for that. But there's a lot of people you have to guard on our team. I think everyone's a threat. And that, I think if you ask any coach in our conference, that's what makes us probably one of the toughest teams in the conference, maybe even in the country, is that everybody can score. Erica Ward had a little bit of an off night, but she had a big game at Stanislaus, and she's going to bounce back against Chico. So if you try to key in on her, she has 4 other people on the court to kick out to. If you try to key in on her, 4 other people to kick out to. And I think they all trust each other equally, and they're a very unselfish group, sometimes too unselfish. But that's what makes them a great team. Yeah, we went on that 9 of 11 on the road. We kind of played that like a mini conference tournament, NCAA tournament. And what that does is, when it comes to March, you have to win on the road. You're not going to be playing at home. You're not going to be playing in front of your fans. You have to be able to play in different environments with different backdrops. In our conference, you see you don't see big arenas all the time. So you have to mentally be really tough. It's a tough conference. You're playing every night, Friday, Saturday, back to back. It's not easy. Brandy doesn't practice all week. This kid's playing on a torn meniscus. She sits and she rides the bike. That's all she does. Shanetta doesn't practice. These guys, they're really tough. And so it's rest. It's preparation. They know their scouts extremely well. They defend everything the way we're told. Sometimes they know the other team's plays better than the other team. And so they're well prepared, and with a lot of rest, this team can make a nice deep run into March. But we've played on the road. We've played everywhere, obviously, in this conference, and so we're comfortable at San Diego. We played down there this year already. So I think you're going to see a different team. I think you're going to see a hungrier team now, a team that's win or go home. We talked a lot about no regrets. You know, now it's March. It's survive in advance.